Hey guys, before we get started with today's video, I just wanted to do a quick disclaimer. I sat down to record a video that was meant to lift your heart when you were feeling overwhelmed with the state of the world. What actually came out was a lot more political than that. While I do still try my best to be uplifting, I do want to make it clear that if you came here to escape, this may not be the best video for you. However, if you would like to feel uplifted about what the current state of the world is, if you would like my insight, please go ahead and keep watching. Hello and welcome back to Logical Tarot. Today I want to do a quick spread that you can turn to when your heart feels heavy. I know right now so many of us are struggling with feelings that we can't quite articulate, can't quite work out. Everything feels so big and we feel so small and powerless to deal with them. It's my hope that this spread will help you focus your energy, organize your thoughts, and really learn how to move forward in this absolutely crazy and imbalanced world. Let's go ahead and shuffle. The deck I'm working with today is a beautiful custom deck that was made by a lovely artist named Ellie. She is Ellie Gator on DeviantArt. This is not a deck that's available commercially, but it is available for personal use. If you're as much of a Harry Potter fan as I am, I know that you will appreciate the imagery in these cards. Wow, what a powerful spread that's in front of us. Let me show you each of the cards, tell you a little bit about them. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who is very hardworking, but very slow and steady. They're not someone who jumps into action, but rather someone who plays the long game. Up next, the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is about feeling isolated or alone. It can be about having health issues. Up next is the Emperor. He is an authority figure. He usually represents a father figure or a person in charge. He often talks about control. Up next, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about intuition and trusting what we know is right. Up next, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about an organization, say a country or a school, a religious group. Up next, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is all about luxury. Up next, the Five of Swords. Five of Swords talks about the balance between wins and losses and the feeling of defeat. And finally, the Three of Cups, which talks about celebration among friends. Before we look at this whole situation, I do want to point out that we have two fives in this spread. Fives talk about a period of struggle. They talk about a lost balance. The way that this spread is laid out is past, present, and future. There's a bigger emphasis on the present because that's what we need to look at right now. Let's start here with the past. Of course, the line between victory and defeat. The war that was already fought and won. We won freedom. But the Five of Swords talks about the line between victory and defeat. It talks about even when we win something, there are still aspects that we lose, and vice versa. It talks about losing the battle but winning the war. And I think that this paints a very clear picture that we may have won freedom, but we did not win over the hearts of everyone. Looking at the present here, we see an organization and a leader of an organization, a country and a leader of a country that is really tormenting those that are around. So let's look at this in rows. We'll start here with our Knight of Pentacles and our High Priestess. We know our intuition is correct, that all humans are equal and all humans deserve to be treated equally. We have been moving forward, slow and steady, sure that eventually we would be able to live in a world of pure harmony. Up next, we have a group. We have a country that is isolating certain populations, that is isolating people of color and making them feel alone, making them feel like they aren't seen or valued. We have a leader, an authority figure who lives in luxury, who lives in abundance. When we look at all of this together in these vertical rows, you can really begin to see the picture that is being painted right now. What about if we look horizontally? Let's take a look. We have us moving slowly and steadily forward while being isolated and tormented by an authority figure. We have knowledge and intuition that all humans are created equal, but not everyone is being allowed to live equally. While we have the government, while we have the people of power living in luxury, while so many people are living in poverty. But now let's talk about the future. Let's talk about this Three of Cups that talks of celebration, of friendship, of joy, of being with those you love and celebrating. This talks of a better future. This talks of finally seeing luxury, seeing abundance come to these people who are being oppressed right now. We see the leaders learning the right path. I want to pull a few spirit guide cards to help us here. already. One came out. I want to do one more. These two cards, Snake Spirit and Grasshopper Spirit. Snake Spirit tells us that it's time to heal, and Grasshopper Spirit tells us that it's time to take a leap of faith. Let's talk about the Snake Spirit. We must take time to heal our hearts, because the way forward is not through violence, it's not through hate. And in order to approach this situation in a way that is beneficial, we must heal our broken hearts and our hurt. It's justifiable. It is absolutely okay that you're feeling hurt by this, that this rocks you to your core. But you must heal to move forward. And when we do move forward, there's only one way to go. And that's up. We can't continue. We can't go backwards. The grasshopper moves up. The grasshopper moves out and forward and away from all of this that's happening right now. I want to offer you hope. Together, we can change the world. We're already doing so much by pushing against the authority, the people in power. We are already making changes for the better. I want you all to be safe, do good, and work on healing your heart. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that this helped alleviate maybe a little bit of the anxiety and anger that you've been feeling right now. If you liked this video, please go ahead, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you want to see more things like this. I will see you all again soon. Bye.